Not just $4, but $4.02. That's how much it is per gallon this morning. But those high prices are taking a toll not just at the pump, pretty much everywhere. Ellen Chernoff visited a popular deli on Long Island, New York, where high gasoline prices are hurting the owner and being passed on to customers.
John, Kira, it might seem that store owners who don't have to travel all that much aren't being hit too hard by soaring gas prices. But think again, they are definitely feeling the gas price squeeze. Delicatessen owner John Killeran is reminded of soaring gas prices every time he looks at his refrigerator cases, because suppliers have been tacking on fuel surcharges.
It's expensive, you know. I mean, you get deliveries 6, 8 times a day, 10 times a day, $5 a piece.
At the same time, some customers feeling the gas pinch are buying fewer salads and sandwiches.
Those are things that I always used to buy that I don't buy anymore. Can't afford to.
The deli held off on raising its prices, but when gas hit about $3.90 a gallon here, the owners say they had to raise sandwich prices up by 25 cents. More than 40% of small businesses in the Northeast have raised prices in the past 3 months, and more than a third in other regions of the country, according to the National Federation of Independent Business.
Profits are hurt unless they can pass these costs on in the form of higher prices.
The deli suppliers who haven't raised delivery prices yet say they're hurting. Greg Bartnicki now often works alone on his truck without the assistant he always had.
You're forced to cut back on help.
The Tudor Village deli is still in the black, but if gas prices keep rising at this rate, John says he'll be put out of business.
If this continues...
Oh, man, if this continues, forget about it. You know, lock up the doors.
Before that happens, though, you'd better believe that John will be raising his prices again, which is what small businesses across the country are likely to do. Kira, John?
Alan Chernoff for us this morning, and more on issue number 1 all morning long here on CNN. Meantime, a pen, a camera, invisible ink. They sound like something right out of a bad spy novel, right? They're real, though. We're going to find out about them from the CIA's former gadget guy. Plus, dangerous and deadly storms across the Midwest, record heat in the east. We sure felt it here. Rob Marciano is tracking all the extreme weather. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Kieran, and you're going to feel it again today. Heat will crank up today and tomorrow. It's the first big one of the season, plus more storms expected to rip through the Midwest. Details coming up when American Morning comes right back.
Minding Your Business, brought to you by Quickstar, an Amway global company. Say hello to the company that helps over 3 million people own their own business.
In 1959, 2 friends in Michigan started a small company. Today, that company operates in 50 countries, has sales of $6.8 billion, and helps over 3 million people own their own business. We're Amway Global. In North America, we proudly operate as Quickstar. We're a health and beauty leader with more than 450 products and 700 patents. And we're a company that continues to grow. Now you know. To learn more, contact your Quickstar independent business owner.
Hey, check it out.
What is it?
It's a cereal line.
Everything on this side is made with whole grain.
Not every cereal is made with whole grain. But every General Mills Big G cereal is. Guaranteed. And it's there on every box.
Lucky Charms.
Honey Nut Cereal. Get your whole grain guarantee with General Mills.
It's making me hungry.
Larry King tomorrow night. Hulk Hogan on the accident that put his son in jail and a friend in a coma. Larry King exclusive. CNN tomorrow night, 9 Eastern.
Hey, Ted. It's your brother. Listen, I know we've had a lot of awkward phone conversations over the years, but I think I solved the problem. I just got Comcast Digital Voice Home Phone Service. So this call should go a lot less awkward, because it's digital.
Your phone calls won't change. They'll just cost less. Affordable and reliable Comcast Digital Voice.
Guess what, big companies? This small business just got internet with Microsoft Communication Services, only from Comcast. Now these productivity titans can share documents, backup files, and update calendars just like you. Now they've got your tools, and they're coming for your customers next. Booyah. Comcast Business Class. Turn your office on.
Call now to get Comcast Business Class Voice for $19.95 a month per line when you sign up for any internet package.
Coming up on 15 minutes after the hour, Rob Marciano escaping the heat of Atlanta to be with us here in New York.
I tell you what, sometimes it can be hotter in the Northeast than it can be in Atlanta, especially this time.
They call Atlanta Hotlanta. What could we call New York?
It's definitely
New
steamy
scorch
out.
or something?
Well, right now it's definitely the first heat wave of the season. So just try to stay cool there. We have that, plus we have the Iowa floods and Michigan storms, a whole bunch of stuff going on, not only over the weekend, but this week. And we're going to have problems in Iowa going forward. 5 inches of rainfall, especially across the northern part of the state. So a number of flooding issues there. Look at that. That thing looks like something out of a cartoon. I didn't realize that was going to be our video. But so much rain that the sewer lids are actually popping there in Des Moines, Iowa. Iowa City, there's so much rain that the reservoir is threatening to overflow there. And then, as Susan Rosen reported, about 1,000 people have been displaced. All right, let's talk heat. From the floods, we go to the record searing. That looks, if you live in the Northeast, that looked like pretty refreshing. But you had to go to the beaches for sure. The beaches across Massachusetts and Cape Cod, Long Island, down through Maryland. Everybody trying to get rid of the hot stuff. Yesterday with temperatures well into the 90s. And I think today we'll see temperatures that will also get into the 90s. In many cases, we'll see record-breaking heat, much like what we saw yesterday. Already this morning, temperatures are 82 degrees in Philadelphia, an excessive heat warning there. Temps easily getting into the mid to upper 90s, could touch the 100 mark in places like Philly, maybe down to D.C. where Reynolds Wolf is, and through New York City. Here are some of the record heats, high temperatures from yesterday. Richmond, Virginia, 100. Macon, Georgia, oh, there you go, it's close to Atlanta, 100 there. Newburgh, North Carolina, that's close to the ocean, actually. In Columbus, Georgia, 98 degrees, 95 degrees in Philadelphia. Here's what's happening as far as why this is happening and why there's so many storms across the Midwest. And the front is stalled, so the heat will persist across the Northeast, and the fronts will continue across that frontal boundary. So more flooding rains expected. I think mostly south of Iowa, but into parts of Michigan, where they're also having flooding problems there yesterday. Unfortunately, there were some fatalities there. Also, lightning strikes in Connecticut yesterday from the storms that rolled through. And obviously, the heat created some of that as well. But I don't think we're going to see many thunderstorms across the Northeast today to cool you guys off when you go home.
The thing that happened in Madison, was it a bunch of people at a barbecue?
They were at a state park near a beach, and unfortunately, lightning struck, and 4 people were injured, and 1 person lost their life. So be careful out there if you're playing in the sun.
Rob, thanks.
All right, guys.
Is he black or biracial? The debate over Barack Obama's race and why it could be an issue for voters in the general election. Also, tech tricks from the height of the Cold War. CIA's former gadget guy shows us some spy toys, how it even scared a few people here in the building. That's coming up on American Morning.
Business Travelers Advisory, brought to you by Hertz. Discover the many reasons why we're Hertz and they're not.
Testing. Check. Is Hertz there yet? Oh, here he comes. Hey, Hertz. They came and got me. We came and got you. They came and got him. So, you'll bill my insurance? We'll bill your insurance.
They'll bill his insurance.
You're going to nail me with the replacement rates, right?
No, we even offer one-way rentals.
Who do they think they are? Yeah, who do you think you are? Hertz.
And you are?
Well, I'm not a spy.
Hertz Local Edition. Another reason why we're Hertz, and they're not.
We know why we're here. To redefine air travel for a new generation.
To ensure our forces are safer and stronger.
To take the world we share to tomorrow and beyond.
Around the globe, the people of Boeing are working together to make a difference.
That's why we're here.
Of all the numbers you encounter along your journey to wherever you're going, you'll find there's one number you can always count on for a great night's rest. Super 8, where you'll enjoy free high-speed internet, free breakfast, and great rewards with Wyndham Rewards. Super 8. See you along the way.
Win fabulous trips, resort vacations, a new prize every week. Play together, stay together at super8.com.
Closed captioning hours provided by Vonage. For a better way to phone, call 877-4Vonage.
How much can you save on your phone bill with Vonage? Vonage saves you up to $300 a year. Call 877-4Vonage or go online to 4Vonage.com.
Barack Obama had taken some time off for a bike ride with his family this weekend as he prepares for his general election battle against John McCain. And for much of the 17-month-long campaign, Obama has tried to make the issue of race irrelevant in his quest, to be the nation's first African-American president. But his historic victory in the Democratic contest has sparked an unusual racial debate. CNN's Jason Carroll joins us now with the story. First he's black, then he's not black enough. Now this issue of he's biracial. Okay, do you talk about the white part of your family, the black part of your family? I mean, it gets...
You really have to, and and there are also some people who say that Barack Obama is post-racial. In other words, that he transcends race. But the reality is, some people see him simply as an African-American, but he's just as much white as he is black. His identity forcing the debate over what it means to be biracial in America.
Last Tuesday, Senator Barack Obama made history as the first African-American or first black presumptive nominee for a major party, depending on the headline. He is a first, that's not disputed. The question